My family moved to Braddock when I was 12 in 2006. Before that though, my grandma and her daughters, my aunts and my mom, they all lived in Braddock, right along Braddock Avenue. Braddock is beautiful. What makes it beautiful to me is the people. There's a lot of committed people working in Braddock to help improve it. The mayor, he says that 90% of Braddock is in a landfill. That always sticks with me. It used to be bigger and better, but anytime a building is torn down, it is an opportunity for it to be turned into a green space. My name is Robert Gray, and I'm an urban farmer. I've been farming for almost 10 years now. I think the biggest thing for me is being able to grow your own food. It's cheaper, it's better. They say that homegrown food can have up to 30% more nutrients, and I really like the idea of being self-sufficient.
Who said the sun don't shine round here? Who said this light ain't mine round here?
How many potatoes do you want?
Just a couple, I guess. Regina and I, we've been together for almost 8 years. We first met at this place, Carrie Furnace. Regina and all of her cousins and friends like to go down there.
There's just like an abandoned steel mill, and there's these big warehouses. We just used to go explore and look at all the graffiti, play paintball in the warehouses, just walk around, ride our bikes, climb on all the rusty stuff.
The first time I went down to Carrie Furnace with Regina, we were both really shy at first, so we didn't interact that much, but we knew that we liked each other. We do plan on getting married eventually, as long as she says yes. Before I moved to Braddock, I didn't realize what environmental racism is. Living in Braddock has affected my respiratory health, almost certainly. It's got the mill right there, a lot of industry and diesel traffic that creates terrible air quality all over Braddock. A couple of my siblings have grown up with childhood asthma. Sometimes I wheeze whenever I would work at the farm for a long time. Every morning I would have like a ring of dust like in my nose. Working along Braddock Avenue, for 40 hours a week is really, really, really bad. I would definitely consider Braddock a food desert. People don't have access to fresh, healthy produce year-round. There's Family Dollar, there's Bell's Market. Doesn't have any kind of produce, but they have canned foods and non-perishable items like that. There was a place called Stamboli's, but that's gone now. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. There's no grocery store, but there is the farmer's market.
From June through October, we have a farm stand once a week. During that time, we sell produce to the community members. The ultimate goal of having Braddock Farms is to provide access to fresh, local, and healthy produce all year.
A lot of people were worried about the vegetables coming out of the farm, if they were safe or not.
We do really extensive soil testing to make sure there aren't any pollutants in our soil. Lead is a big concern, and there's only a couple of kinds of crops that can really take in a significant amount of heavy metals. I'm sure there's trace amounts that are on the surface, and for the most part, if you wash it, then that comes off. But there's particulates small enough that they can pass right into your bloodstream. Braddock is slowly being gentrified. The kinds of restaurants that are coming in, they're pretty clearly not for poor people, basically.
Well, I think it'd be nice to see a gas station and a grocery store pop up. I think those are much more needed than some fancy restaurant.
I think urban farming addresses the problem of food access because it gives power back to the people by giving them the capacity and ability to grow their own food. But one of the most important things is having land access. Being able to own the land especially is important if you want to have long-term ability to grow your own food. In poor Black communities, people wouldn't have that long-term land access. My dream is to have my own urban farm. I really want to own land in Braddock specifically because I would like to have more of a say in the future of Braddock.